I'm Noel the screenwriter. I am going to give you the secret sauce, the little saffron threads of information that screenwriters know to decide between the good films and the bad ones. And we're going to do it all within the first 10 minutes. Let's go. We're gonna press play on Inception and watch the first 10 minutes. So I have seen Inception before. This is coming from Amazon.com. It is on Prime Video right now. And I love Christopher Nolan. So Christopher Nolan is a writer-director, and sometimes that can be a good thing, and sometimes it can be a bad thing. When it comes to Christopher Nolan, in my book, I think he can do no wrong. Memento is incredible. You should watch Memento. Inception, which we're gonna watch the first 10 minutes of, is incredible. You should watch Inception. Tenet, a lot of people have mixed reviews on Tenet. There's a couple scenes in there that I think are worth it watch the whole movie, even just for those couple of scenes. But just very intricate, well done films. He's known for doing The Dark Knight, some of the Batman films, and Oppenheimer. This is the opening shot that we're getting of this film, and already it's setting some tone. And a lot of people's criticism of Inception is that it's just too confusing. There's like, what is going on? And screenwriters, you have to toe the line between making it intriguing and not confusing. Christopher Nolan believes their audiences to be geniuses. And when we get it, we feel like geniuses. I think when I saw this in the theater, I did not completely get it. Like I went, So there is a character, just a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. There's a character here who they kind of put her there just to constantly explain what's going on to. And like, thank God she's there. Like, because a lot of times you're like, wait, what? And then they're like, oh, it's this, it's the kick. And she's like, oh, and then you're like, oh, okay. So, okay, let's watch these first 10 minutes and see how much Christopher Nolan packs in the first 10 minutes to get you emotionally invested, intrigued, definitely intrigued. And this is a 2.5-hour movie. So compare this to something like Glass Onion or something that's supposed to have a little bit of intrigue. It doesn't matter how long the movie is gonna be. If in the first 10 minutes you aren't already intrigued, caring about these characters, wondering what's going on, and following those little breadcrumbs to, continue, it's not gonna get better. When you see red flags where it's like, why would they do that? The dialogue is terrible. It's like, just, as I always say, just turn it off. Turn it off. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. I know we want it to get better. I want it to get better. It's not gonna get better. So let's get back to Inception, because you should watch Inception. Visually stunning. This is just so intriguing. I want to know who this guy is. I want to know who this guy is. I want to know why he stopped drinking his wine when he saw that little thing. What is going on?
What is the most resilient parasite?
In the dream state, your conscious defenses are lowered and it makes your thoughts vulnerable to theft. It's called extraction.
Like already, I don't know if it's a dream or if that other thing was a
Enjoy
dream.
your evening, gentlemen.
Or if we're going back in the
As
past.
I consider your proposal.
It is a dream. It's not a dream.
What's she doing there?
It's all kinds of intriguing. Even if the actors weren't these top actors, it's still intriguing. So I already know he has children, and we care about those children. This is just really intriguing. Like, who is he? What's this with Saito? Now we know that Saito's asleep in that other time and place, so it's like, it's not exactly as it appears, right? It's like a dream or something.
I want to know the name of your employer.
There's so much action, right? So even there are these elements to try and understand, we're getting so much action, so many visual. That is the first 10 minutes of Inception. So if you haven't seen this movie, you should watch Inception. Christopher Nolan writes movies to make you feel smart. If you are smart, you'll get it. If you're not smart, it doesn't matter, you'll still get it because he just crafts it so well. So there is so much going on and so much conflict and action, and we have these little hints of these other things going on, and the whole movie is just gonna build and build. Unlike some movies which really focuses on the character development, like who are these characters, what do they care about, this is more built around like a little bit of a mystery. But he had enough time to put in there this little element where you see the kids. It's the first thing he thought of. Maybe he was awake or not. He's on the beach thinking of his kids. And then this woman says, how are the children? How are our children? So it's like, oh, they're married and they, so there's a complex thing. So we're already getting things about the character, even though that's not really the focus of this opening. But the first 10 minutes present this extraordinary element of going into people's brains to extract information during a dream time. And just, how disruptive it can be and how to wake people up and also how it works, right? So she says, oh, it would be no use killing him because then he'll wake up. But if I shoot him, he'll feel pain, and he'll feel pain in this dream. And we realized we were all in a dream. This used to be a cliche, this whole it was all a dream. Christopher Nolan has turned this around. So I have every confidence every time Christopher Nolan writes another movie and directs it. It is incredible. This was a quick one today because I just have nothing but good things to say. I will see you next time. Hopefully you've watched Inception. Let me know if you watched Inception after watching this, and were you blown away, or did he lose you at some point? Did you get confused? So I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching this video with me. All right, bye.